I'm going to attempt to hold my phone like this. This is my, it is now actually my good arm. This is the arm I had surgery on. And it has, within the last 2 weeks, become my good arm. This arm sucks. It can't hold shit to save its life. Well, it can hold the mug. Coffee, handmade mug. Hand-thrown mug? It's clay. Hand-thrown? Handmade. This was made by a client of Alex's. Alex is my wife, if you don't know who I am. You can tell it's mine because it's got the, Jesus, right there, the flower on it. Mine's got a flower. Alex's has a star. And I think both are appropriate. Anyway, jeez, I need a haircut. I don't think I'm getting a haircut for a while. That is awful. Oh, I need to shave too. Anyway. Damn, that coffee tastes good. This video, let me back up. I woke up this morning and got on the internet, as I am wont to do while I'm lying in bed next to my nice, warm wife. And I'm greeted with an article that a buddy of mine sent. Thank you, Willis. Unemployment filings up 5.2 million within the last week, bringing us to a grand total of 20 million unemployed. Why am I so happy? Because I predicted this over a month ago. Who doesn't like to be right? For what it's worth, 30 million in about 2.5, 3 weeks. I think it's snowballing, and we're going to hit, we'll hit 30 million. For those of you that don't pay attention to these things, 20 million is a big number. If we stop right there, that is unprecedented. Now, you've probably heard that word bantied around. I actually don't like to say it because the things that people say are unprecedented usually aren't. They're rare, but they're not unprecedented. This, what's going on right now, unprecedented. There is no time in history that you can make clean comparisons to. There are a tremendous number of differences. The Spanish flu, which did not originate in Spain, for what it's worth. It was called the Spanish flu because in World War II, actually in World War and World War I, this would have been between 1919 and 1920, Spain was neutral, and the media could attack Spain. The feds and the World War I censors restricted the media from discussing the Spanish flu numbers within Western culture, like the United States, France, England, and other places. We weren't allowed to talk about it, so it became the Spanish flu. Did not originate in Spain. It was an H1N1 virus. That means flu, for those of you that don't understand that. I don't know. I imagine everybody understands that. I'm trying to not talk down to anybody. That was the advice I was given. Thank you, Hefe. So I love all of you, and I think everyone is brilliant in their own way. God, that probably sounds really fucking condescending. It's a curse. Look, I think I am dumb as a brick. Truly. I see evidence of how stupid I am every single day. So just understand that. Where was I? God damn. Tangents? Coffee? 20 million? Oh. Unprecedented. I'm catching up. The first cup of coffee, and it's not even half done. Oh, it smells delicious. So, what does this mean? 20 million unemployed. If we stop there, that's about 18% of our workforce. Coming back from this is not going to be allowing people off of restriction and slowly allowing people to go back to their jobs. I don't think that's going to do it. There are people that own businesses, and those businesses are gone, done for. The national debt jumped from 23 trillion to 33 trillion overnight. This was about, 10 days ago? somewhere around there. When it was 23 trillion, your children owned, oh God, how many of you am I going to lose at this point? And you're like, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Your children owe $300,000 in taxes right now, in debt. Each American is roughly $300,000 in debt right now. $33 trillion. We all owe that. That cannot be paid back. It is not humanly possible. There is no way it will ever be paid back. What happens when you've got insurmountable debt? Bankruptcy. What happens when a country files for bankruptcy? Oh, and then let's address this. If you look at, go look at Australian news. Go look at English news. Go look at French news. I don't know if you can speak French. That might be a problem for you. I think most of you can speak Australian. Go look at Italian news, German news, Denmarkian, Norwegian, Swedish. Go look at any Western country and look what their government is doing. They are all doing what the United States is doing, throwing around free money. Where's that money come from? It doesn't exist. They're making it. Literally. They're just making money and throwing it around. God, when was the last time somebody just started making money? The first one that comes to mind is Zimbabwe. I'm sure there are other places like, is Argentina? They're just making money. I'd have to look into it. Making money like that is bad. Making money by going out and working and producing something, good. Making money with printers, bad. What does that mean for us? Well, it means that I'm going to have to give myself a haircut. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just wear hats. Maybe I'll shave my head. I mean, look at my hairline. It's receding fairly aggressively. This is like this Mapani forest, just sparse and scalpy. It's going to become a grass savanna pretty soon, and then it's just going to be a desert plain in about 5-10 years. Oh well, my beard is getting white. Take care of your neighbors, take care of your friends, do what you can, because it's coming. I'm telling you. I just don't see how we can pull out of this and go back to normal. That normal is gone. There's going to be new normal. Was this a happy enough video? I'm happy. I've always had this geologic view of humanity, and this does not seem abnormal to me. This is perfectly normal. This is how things happen. If you look at habitats, in what's the word I'm looking for? Ecologies. If you look at ecologies around the world, you've got ecologists that go in there. How's that? I think I can hold this up for a little bit. If you go and look at an ecology somewhere on the planet, as an ecologist, they try and create models that reflect that so they can make predictions on how animals... What? Hold on, I'll be right there. I'm being called in for Dutch babies. Ecologies. They make models to try and predict how certain variables are going to interact. And because we know so little, truly, even at this point, about any particular ecology, those models have to be somewhat ambiguous to allow for unknowns. I'm doing a horrible job of explaining this. Just bear with me. Anyway, you can watch a certain species of snail or lizard or bird or plant, tree, and you can make these predictions on how it will react to certain stimulus. And inevitably, we're wrong most of the time. There were models that had been made for any number of viruses on the planet and how humanity would react to it. They were all only partially correct. We did not expect this. I mean, look at California. California has not been hit hard by COVID-19, particularly hard. I think it's going to. I think we're just postponing it. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Um, Places like New York, it's kind of obvious, I think, why they got hit so hard. Dense population, uh, and American culture. You guys, you think you like your freedom, but well, that's me being negative again. Sorry. Um, where am I going with this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Take care of yourself and take care of your neighbors. You have a moral obligation, and the uh, better job you do at helping take care of your neighbors at this point, the better off you will be. Oh God, please don't rely on the government. The government is going to steal your liberties, and the government never does anything particularly well. They break things. If you disagree with me, I would love if you would contact me and explain why. Because I'm trying to look for a possible positive outcome from this that doesn't require all of us to tighten our belts and work our asses off. I don't see it. I think we are going to be paying the debt of the boomers off. Uh, Gen X is going to be working its ass off the rest of its life, just to keep our children free. And it's worth it to me. I don't want my kids to be straddled with this. I don't know how we're going to pay this debt off. I just don't see that happening. Um, oh, God, that's why. I got to get back to. So all of these Western countries that are throwing money at each other, we're all in debt, and it is debt that cannot be paid. It can't be paid. If you crunch the numbers and you look at how much any particular economy produces in a year, what their debt load is, it cannot be paid. The numbers don't add up. The only way you truly pay it off is if you turn everyone into a slave. Once all of us are slaves, the debt's paid for. Boom, done. I don't want to be a slave. I doubt you do. I've read about slavery, and it looks like it probably sucks. Um, so, what do we do? God, we're going to need better leaders. That's for sure. I hope that the whole Democrat Republican paradigm disappears because it's fucked. Do we realize this yet? It it's a decent form of government, but it also sucks. And I think this is the moment where we can alter things for the better. But boy, that's going to take a shit ton of work. If I'm wrong, please let me know because I'm okay being wrong with some of this stuff. 30 million in about 3 weeks. I'm going to go back to coffee and I'm going to go have a Dutch baby. Love you. Bye.